so what we're going to be looking at today is this box is way too big for what I got going on. This is the Vanatoos. Somebody had recommended, and this box is open already. Someone had recommended this. This was a little bit difficult to find. I've had to find it on Amazon. I guess I could have found it on eBay. Now, this is supposed to be brand new, and I've just been looking at computer speakers and what's good instead of bookshelf jams. I'm just going to take this kind of offline and show you everything that's inside of the package. We get a user manual, get a remote, a plug, an adapter, an Ethernet cable, USB-B to USB-A, RCA jacks, 3.5 millimeter, squishy shit, some brackets of some sort, looks like grills, and then one speaker. These are quite heavy. And then, of course, another speaker. Lots of stuff, man. Now, I'm not going to go over specs like everybody else does. Absolutely not going to happen. We're going to kind of move all of this shit off the screen. And keep in mind, I did purchase this just as all other products with my own money. I did not get sent this transparent zero. Now, these are, I believe, discontinued. And the reason why I got these, because you guys saw the Logitech review. Not a biggest fan of the soundbar. It wasn't bad. Sounds good. I have to turn it on every single time I get to the computer. I'd rather it just be on all the time. So, onto the venture of looking for more speakers. That's exactly what we're going to be looking at today. These are, they do appear to be brand new, although it does come with the package being opened. Okay, that's a pretty nice looking speaker. A little tweeter in mid. And then, that is interesting. So how exactly does that go? What is the purpose of this? Like this. There you go. That seems backwards to lay down like that, where the sub is towards the floor. But I guess that makes sense, right? Nope, because that's all upside down. All right, let's take a look at what's in here. What do we got? On the back of this, you have your DC in. That's going to be your power to other speakers. So Ethernet, very nice, not speaker wire like the audio engines I did a review on. The sub, I did not know that they made a sub. Optical, very good. Analog USB. So what we're going to try to do is obviously we're going to go Ethernet to Ethernet. And we're going to plug this USB into the back of the CalDigit. And that should be enough. I don't understand the purpose of this. I guess I can look at the manual, right? I'm just not a big fan of looking at manuals and then saying, you know, hey, man, this is for this. That is, each speaker is placed where to do a protect base and so fun. Oh, so these don't look like they're new. Because why would it come with a piece of paper that says this? Packaging the speakers by the factory method is essential for protecting them should you ever need to send them in for service or gas refund. Place them inside of the original. Dual protected bears, east both sides. Okay, this is for returning. This is not a user manual. Thank you. And you see, it does have those weird things on the top. I guess just to pick them up. Number 6. What does 6 say? Pair of speaker pads. So this goes on. Oh, well, I have cloth on the bottom, so I don't necessarily need those. Yep, and then on there it says support. Passive radiator. Oh, here we go. In-room usage. Take a look at this on the bottom here. Place the speakers on the supplied pads with the supports and passive radiators facing down. But then everything is upside down. I guess this would be for like a bedroom or something where you're trying to jam out. It makes more sense to do it that way, but then everything on the back is going to be upside down. When I got the audio engines, what bothered me the most about them was it required speaker wire. I don't think anything nowadays should require any kind of speaker wire. Nothing. Obviously from a car, sure, inside of a house. Then I guess that negates the whole nothing. There is the front of the grill, so we're going to flip these over like this. And that kind of snaps in just like that on the top. Zoom out a little bit. So we'll take this speaker, we will flip it this way. And there are 4 magnets located on the corners of this, so it kind of just snaps right on. That's very nice. And Vanatoo on the bottom. And just like that. Very, very nice. Very easy. And then these, you're supposed to put on the bottom of this, but this is going to be going here. So it'll sit just like that. They're actually pretty compact. On the back of it, I feel like it's going to be a little bit messy. So I'll put these pads. I'm not going to need those. We're also not going to need the RCA jacks or the 3.5. Okay, so setting these up wasn't that bad of a problem. You saw the back of it. I did have to clean this up a little bit. So I'm just going to play a song and then you're going to get to hear it. I'm going to kind of remove this. I did change the back Ethernet cable to a flat braided one. So let's just see what this sounds like. Now I remember you and me. How careless we can be. All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb. We would get drunk and then hook up. We were okay, we were alright. Staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us. So now if you look at the back, you'll see that I'm using a Cat 8 cable. Obviously, you don't need to go that far. It's clean all the way back here until you get to all these wires. That's a mess. And, you know, using these flipped, this is a hard control volume knob. You can leave that all the way up and then control it on a computer. And it does work with the USB. Very, very clean back here. You don't have to worry about speaker wire. I like to get a flatter cable, one that's not braided in, or a Cat 8. Unnecessary. Cat 5 would work fine. Subwoofer, you're not going to need. For desktop speakers, this is absolutely the best set that I have. I would get these in place of these. These are the Fenix. They're very old. Very, very old. Handmade. But I would definitely replace them with these. Again, I do apologize for all the mess. Lots of stuff to do reviews on over there. But these are absolutely fantastic speakers. Would 100% recommend them. There is a link in the description down below. Just change out the cable because it's very long. And you do have a lot of different connections. All you're going to need is the USB, unless, of course, you're going to use something else other than, you know, it for PC. But they are fantastic speakers, fantastic bass. I will say that when you flip these over, you notice when they're on the desk that you're going to get less treble because now the tweeters are on the lower part and they don't really go directly to your face. So this way with them sitting on the desk is going to be best. And if you put it into a room, then obviously do it where this is resting.